In my previous video, I have discussed about what is partnership, who are partners, what are the different types of partnership, and the formula for calculating profit ratio. In this video, I'll continue with partnership. So the formula for calculating profit ratio I have already discussed in my previous video. This is just to recollect what we have already discussed. So there are two types of partnership. One is simple partnership and the other one is compound partnership. Under simple partnership, it is subdivided into equal investment for different time period and unequal investment for same time period. That is, if A and B invest rupees X for different time periods, time T1 and T2 respectively, then A's share of profit or loss by B's share of profit or loss is equal to T1 by T2. On the other hand, if A and B invest rupees X and rupees Y respectively for same time period T, then A's share of profit or loss by B's share of profit or loss is equal to X by Y. The next type of partnership is compound partnership. Here the profit or loss is directly proportional to investment into time. That is, if A invests rupees X for time T1 and B invests rupees Y for time T2, then A's share of profit or loss upon B's share of profit or loss is equal to XT1 upon YT2. So here, based on these formula, we will continue with the problems. So the next question in exercise 1.5, the ninth question is, three partners A, B and C shared the profit in a business in the ratio 8:9:10 respectively. If A, B and C invested the money for 12 months, 9 months and 6 months respectively, find the ratio of their investments respectively. So here we are given the profit ratio and we have to find the ratio of their investments. So let us consider, let their investments be X rupees, Y rupees and Z rupees. So we have to find X is to Y is to Z. They have given the profit ratio as 8:9:10. How we usually calculate the profit ratio? We calculate the profit ratio as the investment made into the time period. So A has made investment for 12 months, B for 9 months and C for 6 months. So what we have is 12x is to 9y is to 6z is equal to 8:9:10. So first we will take this relation separately. So we get 12x by 9y is equal to 8 by 9. Or from here we have y is equal to 12 by 8 into x. So y is equal to 3x by 2. Now we will take 12x is to 6x is equal to 8:10. So we have 12x by 6z is equal to 8 by 10. So this will go 2 times and here 4 and 5. Again these two will go 2 times. So from this we get z is equal to 5 by 2 x. So therefore x is to y is to z is equal to x is to 3 by 2 x is to 5 by 2 x. So we can multiply by 2 and divide by x. So this is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 5. Therefore, the ratio of their investments will be 2:3:5. The next question, Sheenu, Vibhu and Chinky together started a business. Sheenu invested rupees 54,000 for 8 months, Vibhu rupees 64,000 for 6 months, and Chinky rupees 96,000 for 3 months. Sheenu is a working partner and received 10% of the profit for managing and operating the business. If the total profit earned is rupees 25,300, find Vibhu's share in the profit. So we are given the investments and the time period for which they have made the investments, and additional information is Sheenu is a working partner and he has received an incentive of 10% of the profit. So only remaining 90% of the profit is available for sharing between these 3 persons. So then we have to find Vibhu's share of profit. So the first step is we will calculate the profit ratio between Sheenu, Vibhu and Chinky. So the profit ratio is given by Sheenu's investment, that is 54,000 into the time period 8 months is to Vibhu's investment 64,000 into 6 is to 96,000 into 3. So let us divide by 3 into 1000 into 2. That is, on simplification we will get this is equal to 72 is to 64 is to 48. We can divide by 8, so we get 9 is to 8 is to 6. So the profit ratio between Sheenu, Vibhu and Chinky is 9 is to 8 is to 6. So we have got the profit ratio as 9 is to 8 is to 6. Now the total profit is given as 25,300. So total profit is equal to rupees 25,300. Sheenu's incentive is 10% of total profit, that is 10 by 100 into 25,300, it is rupees 2,530. So the remaining profit will be 25,300 minus 2,530. So this is equal to rupees 22,770. Now Vibhu's share will be, that is Sheenu's share is to Vibhu's share is to Chinky's share is 9 is to 8 is to 6. So Vibhu's share will be 8 by 9 plus 8 plus 6 into 22,770, or this is equal to 8 divided by 23 into 22,770, or this is equal to 8 into 990, or this is equal to 7,920. So Vibhu's share in profit is rupees 7,920. Therefore the answer is rupees 7,920. The next question, A, B and C enter into partnership in the ratio 5 by 2 is to 4 by 3 is to 7 by 6. After 6 months, B increases his investment by 25%. If the profit at the end of a year is rupees 62,000, find A's share in the profit. So here they have given the ratio in which they have entered into partnership, and what happens after 6 months? B increases his investment by 25%. So they have given the total profit at the end of the year. We have to find A's share in the profit. So the ratio of investments of A, B and C is given as 5 by 2 is to 4 by 3 is to 7 by 6. Now let us make it a whole number. LCM of 2, 3 and 6 is 6. So this is equal to 5 by 2 into 3 by 3 is to 4 by 3 into 2 by 2 is to 7 by 6. Or this is equal to 15 by 6 is to 8 by 6 is to 7 by 6. Or the ratio of the investment is 15 is to 8 is to 7. So we can take the investments of A, B and C as 15x, 8x and 7x. That is, the initial investment will be 15x, 8x and 7x. So as I already mentioned, initial investments of A, B and C be 15x, 8x and 7x respectively. After 6 months, B increases his investment by 25%. So for 6 months, B's investment was 8x, and after 6 months, he increases it by 25%. That is 8x into 1 plus 25 by 100 into 6. So while calculating profit ratio, we have to take this quantity. So the profit ratio is nothing but A's investment into time period, that is 15x into 12 is to 8x into 6 plus 8x into 1 plus 25 by 100 into 6 is to 7x into 12. So let us divide by x and 6. So we will get this is equal to 15 into 2. Here this 6 will go and this 6 will also go. X, all these x will go. So 15 into 2 is to 8 plus 8 into 1 plus 1 by 4, it is 5 by 4 is to 7 into 2. So this will go 2 times. This is equal to 15 into 2, 30 is to 8 plus 10, 18 is to 14. Or it is equal to 15 is to 9 is to 7. So the ratio of their profit is 15 is to 9 is to 7. Now they have given profit at the end of the year is rupees 62,000. We have to find A's share in the profit. So we have got the profit ratio as 15 is to 9 is to 7. Therefore, A's share will be 15 by 15 plus 9 plus 7, that is 15 by 31 into 62,000. Or it is equal to 15 into 2000, that is 30,000. So A's share in the profit is rupees 30,000. Next question. A, B and C started a business and invest in the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 6 respectively. After 6 months, A withdrew 25% of his investment, B withdrew 20% of his investment and C increases 1/6 of his investment. If the profit at the end of the year is rupees 87,000, find C's share in the profit. So initially they invested in the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 6. After 6 months, A withdrew 25% means remaining 75% only A was having. Then B withdrew 20% means for the remaining 6 months, B had only 80% of investments, whereas C increases 1/6 of his investment. So we have to find C's share in profit when total profit is given. So first let us find the profit ratio. So let us consider the initial investment as 4x, 5x and 6x respectively. So similar to the previous question, in the previous question only B had some changes in his investment, whereas here in this question all the three have changed their investment. So profit ratio will be, initially it is 4x for 6 months plus 4x into 1 minus 25 by 100 into 6. This is for A. Is to, for B, 5x into 6 plus 5x into 6 plus 5x into 1 minus 20 by 100 into 6 is to, C is 6x into 6 plus 6x into 1 plus 1 by 6 into 6. So this is what has happened in case of A, B and C. So let us divide by 6 and x so that all these will go. This x 6, here this x, this 6 x 6, all these terms will go. So it will be easy for us to simplify. So this is equal to 4 plus 4 into 1 minus 1 by 4. That is 3 by 4 is to 5 plus 5 into 1 minus 1 by 5, that is 4 by 5 is to 6 plus 6 into 7 by 6. I hope this is clear. So this 4 will go, this 5 goes off, this 6 and this 6 will go. So here we will have 7 is to 9 is to 13. So we have got the profit ratio as 7 is to 9 is to 13. Let me continue in the next page. So as I already mentioned, we have got the profit ratio as 7 is to 9 is to 13. Then C's share will be 13 divided by 29, that is 7 plus 9 plus 13 into total profit. Total profit is 87,000. So this will go, it is 3,000. So C's share will be 13 into 3,000, which is 39,000. Hence, C's share in the profit is rupees 39,000. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching.